Here I am again, wasting 5 minutes of your life, grinding away to last Effin Prestige in a series I call Get to Last Effin Prestige. And I have brought you back-to-back Nuketown gameplay. In the last one I knifed for half the match, and in this one I'm just going to shotgun my way through the match. And I just want to say that shotgunning on Nuketown is a hell of a lot of fun. I'd never used a shotgun before, needed to do something a little different, so I set up a shotgun class and started blasting away at guys. And I'm going to try to liven up some of my commentaries because I listened to the earlier ones and my voice is actually really boring. I mean, I could put an angry Sasquatch to sleep with my voice. If I could travel back in time, I would travel back to Nazi Germany, give a speech about the deliciousness of Fanta at one of the rallies, and lull Hitler, his cronies, and a large number of Nazi douchebags into a gentle slumber. I would then draw a big dick on Hitler's forehead in permanent marker, and I would cut off his mustache. But I wouldn't just shave it off, I would cut it off so he couldn't grow it back. And then maybe I would give it to somebody in Dresden so they could use it to help sweep up some of the bits and pieces of their bombed out city. And from there it would just end up on the planet Tralfalmador. Or I would give it to the Frank family in Amsterdam to wipe their butts with. Because after a few years of war rationing and hiding in an attic, toilet paper would be a little scarce. Little Anne Frank would have to go to the washroom and her mother would be, "Don't forget to take Hitler's mustache with you because we've run out of the good toilet paper." And she would be, "Yes, Mama." And she would write in her diary about the day that a kind, gentle stranger with a really boring voice gave them Hitler's mustache to wipe their butts with. Anyway, back to the gameplay. Coming up here very soon is a total bullshit moment. Now watch this. I shot that guy point blank in the frickin' chest. Fix your hit detection please for Black Ops 2. And now back to my totally absurd commentary on Hitler's mustache. On top of being a psychotic nutjob, Hitler was also a complete dumb shit when it came to strategy. So he would probably tie up valuable manpower, having the Gestapo looking for his mustache instead of Jews in hiding, down Allied airmen, the Holy Grail, or the Ark of the Covenant. If he found out that his mustache was in New York City, he would pull all his guys out of Stalingrad, put them on a boat, and send them off to America and tell them to go get his mustache back. It would be in America, because if I hadn't given it to the people of Dresden, or the Frank family, I would have taken it back to America and gone on war bond drives. I would be such a big hero that Glenn Miller would write songs about me, and Betty Grable would want to do me. But honestly don't know why Hitler picked such a ridiculous look, because even back then it wasn't that fashionable. I mean, who had the toothbrush mustache? There was Adolf Hitler, and there was Charlie Chaplin. One was a lovable entertainer, and the other was a brutal and psychotic dictator. At a really young age, I used to confuse those two people, where we'd watch a documentary on the war, and you'd see an image of Adolf Hitler, and I'd think it was Charlie Chaplin, and then I'd see a Chaplin movie and I thought it was Adolf Hitler. And then I saw Charlie Chaplin in The Great Dictator, and that just really confused me. But there are even people nowadays that insist on having such a ridiculous look. I've seen people walking around with a toothbrush mustache. Heck, I've seen Michael Jordan in a commercial a couple of years ago with one. And would you look at that, the match is almost over. So I guess I should talk a little bit about the gameplay. I just ran around with the stake out the whole match. I didn't have the spaz unlocked yet, but I have it unlocked now. I slapped a silencer on that sucker and I'm just running around like a jackass with that in Nuketown. If you've never tried a shoddy on this map, I suggest you try it. It's a whole lot of fun. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen.